Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Yashoda Nandana Brajana Randana Yamuna Tira Vadachari
Yashoda Nandana Brajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari
Yashoda Nandana Brajana Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, text number 5. Munaya sadhu prishtoham bhavadbir lokamangalam yat krita Krishna samprashno yenatma suprasidati. Munayo sadhu prishtoham bhavadbir lokamangalam yat krita Krishna samprashno yenatma suprasidati. Munayo sadhu prishtoham bhavadbir lokamangalam yad krita Krishna samprashno yenatma suprasidati. Somebody can recite. Mataji's. Munaya sadhu prishto
यत्कृता कृष्णसम्प्रश्नो येनात्मा सुप्रसीदति.
Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O sages, I have been justly questioned by you. Your questions are worthy because they relate to Lord Krishna and so are of relevance to the world's welfare. Only questions of this sort are capable of completely satisfying the self. Purport. The whole world is full of questions and answers. The birds, beasts, and men are all busy in the matter of perpetual questions and answers. In the morning, birds in the nest become busy with questions and in the evening also the same birds come back and again become busy with the human being unless he is fast asleep at night is busy with the businessmen in the market are busy with and so also the lawyers in the court and the students in the schools and colleges. The legislators in the parliament are also busy with and the politicians and the press representative are all busy with. Although they go on making such questions and answers for their whole lives, they are not at all satisfied. Satisfaction of soul can only be obtained by questions and answers on the subject of Krishna. Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamsha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitamsha Nama Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyat Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pranayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaura Tushe Nama He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastude तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यस्य कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I am extremely happy to be here at San Jose, home of Shamrupu and Mataji and family. Shamrupu was instrumental in pulling me to San Jose. Uh, I had not thought of coming here, but first time I visited Boston, Prabhuji somehow allowed me to come here, and since then I am really impressed and by the sincerity of devotees here, and I really feel happy to be here in San Jose, and I'm extremely grateful to Shamrupu and all devotees here in San Jose to engage me in some service. And thank you to Mukharanvind Prabhu and family to host me. uh, and extremely grateful to each one of you for being present here today for today's evening class. So happy. Praveen Prabhu and Dr. Radhika and Prabhuji is from SJSU. Mm. Yes. What is your name, Prabhu? Rohan. Thank you for coming. And so happy to see you. What is your name? Ritvik. Thank you for coming. You are happy to come here? How you came? Okay. Thank you for coming. Jai ho, Radha Vallabh Prabhu ki jai. Sadhu, sadhu. Dandavat. Great. Jai ho. Hmm? Who? Who Srivas? Okay. Yeah. So recently, I was reading a book by Vaisheshika Prabhu ji. Huh? The Four Questions. And I was really inspired. Many things. Actually, many times if you speak something, it may be relevant to someone and may not be relevant to someone. But questions are such a thing that, they can be relevant to anyone. But you need to know the art of asking right questions. So there's four questions. How many of you read this book? Jai. Great. Hmm. So how many of you have not read the book? Oh, great. So it was I was thinking I should speak on this or not. I was thinking everybody will be knowing, but I thought these questions are so wonderful. Even if everybody knows, these are such that every day we can ask these questions. Every week we can ask this question. Every month we can ask this question, and there can be wonderful realizations and wonderful mm, reflections which can come, which can nourish us and nourish our hearts. So I thought we'll discuss on this four questions. There are many questions in life. Many questions will be answered if you ask these four questions regularly. So here we are seeing Prabhupada is writing in this purport 125 that everybody is asking questions. And there's morning till night, everybody there is doing question answer. Even birds and beasts, what to speak of human beings. And especially purpose human formula of life is to question. Athoto Brahma Jigyasa. Mm. So the four questions which are mentioned in this book is, what is my purpose? Hari Hari, welcome. Second, how may I be of service? Third is, what is the Shiva's Ki Jai? Jai, please bless me. Great. Sadhu, sadhu. Wonderful. And the fourth question is, where am I investing my attention right now? Hari Hari, welcome. I thought I will present all the questions in one go. Because sometimes some people are there in the beginning, sometimes some people are not there later, no? So at least they know the questions. Even if anybody goes, at least they know what are the questions we need to reflect. Hmm? So I'm going to Mm, Everybody has some mobile or pen or paper, something to write down. Is there no? Okay, fine. So instead of worrying about uncertainties of life, are there any uncertainties in life? Can you tell some? What is situation? Whether I'll be laid off? What will be status of my visa? Whether I'll be thrown out? No. What else? Pata nahi how long I'll be healthy. Any time, any health crisis comes, How long I'll be in Krishna consciousness? I don't know. Maya is so powerful. Hmm? Yes. What else? Huh? What family? Oh, uncertain. Sometimes anytime anything can happen to family. Yes. So this world is world of uncertainties, and no matter how much we worry about uncertainties, uncertainty keep on increasing only. Mm, mm. So instead of worrying about uncertain life, we should inquire what is important for me. Mm, Okay, everybody can write down what comes spontaneously to your mind. What is important for you? Just write down two, three sentences or two, three things. What is important for me? If you have pen paper, write pen paper. If you have mobile, write mobile. Somewhere you write. Ritviti took mobile. How she will write? Huh? Yeah, you can give some pen. What is important? Whatever spontaneously come to your hearts, just write it down. When you have written, just raise hand so that I know you have written. You don't have to. Okay, fine. Yes, yes. Take one more minute. Anybody needs pen paper? Here, Shamrupu has. Okay. Okay. So what is important for me? Mm, What are my priorities? Okay, there are many important things, but among them, what is the priority for me? Write down. What are my priorities now? Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G are important for me, but what are my priorities? Yes. Therefore, I'm doing. Otherwise, I won't do. Huh? Huh? Hi. Yes. I was really very inspired by this book, and it's wonderful. And even if you have done, we can always do it. Okay. Jai. Rutvik is super intelligent. Thank you. Jai. And when you are done, raise hand. Okay. Those who have done, raise hands. Okay. Take others. Take one more minute. Hare Krishna. So, thank you. Thank you. And what is my purpose of life? What is my purpose? What is important for me? What are my based on that? Just thoughts are coming together. So, what is my purpose? Just write down. What is my purpose? Yes, definitely we have broader purpose that, but then specifically, what is my purpose? And if possible, if you can write in one sentence, or this is my purpose of life. One word or one sentence, as briefly as possible. Ritik, you are super intelligent. Okay. And when you have written, raise hand. So I know that you have done. Great. Wonderful. Take 1 more minute or half minute. Okay. How many need time? Okay, everybody. So all of you can stand up. Hare Krishna. All of you can stand up. All of you can stand up. All of you can stand up and find one partner and sit down with partner. Uh, uh, okay. Find one partner and sit down with the partner. Okay. And share with the partner. Okay. Share with the partner. Okay. In briefly. Huh? Share with the partner what is important for you, what are your priorities, and especially what is your purpose. Okay. Share with the partner what is important for you, what are your priorities, and especially what is your purpose. Yes. So Haribol, if you want, you can join with him. Okay. Three of you can be together. Okay. Make sure other partner speaks. Make sure other partner speaks. Okay. Hare Krishna. First partner time over. Now second partner, please speak. Please come. Hare Krishna. Welcome. Hariva. Hariva. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. When you have done sharing, raise hand so I know you have completed sharing. Okay. Others take 1 minute to wind up. Okay. Take 1 minute to wind up. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare. Yes. What is your name? You said, Prabhuji? Rohan. Yes, Rohan Prabhu. What is purpose of your life? Uh, so why you want to live the life? Uh, to know the life. Okay, you want to live so that you can know life. Oh, that's wonderful. Athuta Brahma Jigyasa. That is the beginning of human life. When we want to know what is the purpose of my life, is the beginning of life. So you want to know life. Knowing life means knowing the purpose of life. So what is the purpose of your life?
Right now, I'm thinking about living itself. But as if we know
Why you are
that
thinking of living?
um, that gives sense of life itself.
Hmm?
That gives a sense, essence of the life.
How living gives essence of life?
You breathe,
Huh?
experiencing.
Is breathing essence of life?
Not the essence, but experiencing that what the form of life is.
Okay. So
Jiva.
Uh, so breathing, you are breathing, so you know that you are existing.
Existence.
Hmm? And why you want to exist?
Because I'm here.
Hmm? So many plants are existing, animals are existing,
Everybody
everybody.
is here.
So, what is special purpose of our life?
Not.
Do you think it is an important question?
It is. Yes, it is.
Hmm? Like, for example, what is purpose of this?
Mhm.
What is purpose of this?
Um, Multiple purpose
Yeah,
to help you out to do your regular jobs, to assist you.
yeah. There's,
Communicating is the
hey,
priority.
Haribol, happy to see you. Great, pleasant surprise. She going that for the original Acharya from here, no? San Jose. Great. He is the first batch devotee from Kharagpur, IIT Kharagpur. 2001, 2004, something like that. Great. Hare Krishna, welcome. Happy to see you. So, yes, do you think it's an important question?
It is. It is very
Yes,
important question.
like it has a purpose, isn't it?
Yes.
Similarly, imagine I have this phone, but I don't know the purpose of it.
Then it's just a tool with you that you don't know about
It will
what
be underutilized or misutilized or this
overutilized sometimes.
whatever. So, similarly, I have a laptop, but I don't know the purpose of it. That will be very unfortunate. No? So we have this special human body, which is more valuable than any of the gadgets, and it's important that we know the purpose of it. Therefore, Vedanta begins with Atato Brahma Jigyasa. Okay, whatever we think we are, accordingly, we define the purpose. If I think I'm this body, we think, oh, taking care of my body is the purpose of my life. If I think I'm an engineer, then we think maybe doing some engineering expert something thing is the purpose of my life. If I think I'm a prime minister of country, I may think managing the country is purpose of my life. No. So what is my purpose? Is very much dependent on what I think I am. And Krishna explains in Bhagavad, what are we? Hmm, We are uh, we are not this body. We are spirit, soul, Atma, and we are part and parcel of Supreme Atma or God. And the first purpose of life is Athoto Brahmaja, to inquire about and understand what is purpose of my life. Who am I? Who is God? What is my relationship with God? I don't want to become old. I don't want to suffer. I don't want to die. Why I am forced to die? To understand all these inquiries, understand all these questions to all this answers to all these questions is a primary purpose of life. Purpose of life is not just to take care of body, mind, and intelligence and our false ego, but purpose of life is to realize our real self. Mm. Prabhupada often used to say, purpose of life is not sense gratification, but self-realization. Okay. Thank you. Yes, sir. What is your name, Prabhuji?
My name is Rupak.
What is purpose of your life?
Purpose of life is to achieve Krishna.
Not.
My life. My life is.
I'm not asking purpose. I'm asking purpose of your life.
My life is to achieve Krishna Prem.
You want to achieve? Why you want to achieve Krishna?
Because that's what we are. We are part and parcel of Krishna. So that's we need to be. Yoga means to connect with the Supreme. So to achieve Krishna Prema is the way to connect with Krishna.
Okay. So goal of life is to develop love for Krishna. And when you develop love for Krishna, we develop love for all. And when you develop love for all, then we can have loving interaction with all. When you have loving exchange with all, we can be really happy. Yayatma suprasiddhati. We'll be completely satisfied. We'll be happy. So purpose of life is to achieve Krishna Prem. Yes. So is that really the purpose of your life?
Trying.
Huh?
That is supposed to be.
I am not asking what is supposed to be. I am asking what is purpose of your life. Yes, wonderful. Actually, it's very like at least we know what is supposed to be. So Purpose of life is supposed to be Krishna Prem. But what is my purpose of life?
My purpose is to achieve all the smaller purposes so that I can be well situated to
Okay.
fully dedicate myself for Krishna Prem. Focus everything.
I'm getting confused. Purpose of life is supposed to be Krishna Prem,
But
and purpose of my life is to achieve all the small purposes of life. Huh? What are the small purposes of life?
I would put it this way, like for example, not really purpose, but stepping stones. For example, financial security, having something, some bank balance, and probably then yeah,
Okay, purpose of my life is to have financial security. Huh?
that's not really purpose. That's a
Okay,
stepping stone
stepping.
to
Okay,
the
means for my life, means for the purpose of my life is financial security.
means. Yes,
Means for the
yes,
purpose of my life is financial security.
yeah.
So why do you need financial security? What is the purpose of financial security?
Purpose of financial security is not to get distracted while going towards towards the goal.
Hmm.
Like if I don't have financial security, then there'll be a lot of
Okay.
distractions, troubles.
So, mm, what is purpose of financial security?
Is
Not to get distracted from purpose of life. So, what is purpose of life?
the
Hmm?
ultimate purpose,
Oh,
Krishna Prem.
okay. So, you need financial security to achieve Krishna Prem.
I
Huh?
mean, in some way,
Huh? You need financial security to achieve
yeah.
Krishna Prem?
No, it is they're not dependent,
Huh.
but to
So,
yeah.
financial security not required to achieve Krishna Prem. Hmm? So, why do you need financial security? Like you were saying that this is the purpose of life, and then you said that I need financial security as stepping stone, but then you are saying no, finance is not required to be achieve Krishna Prem. So why do you need financial security?
Um, Frankly speaking, it is subjective, like for everybody. Somebody who can
I'm
actually,
asking you.
yeah.
I'm
For
not
me,
asking about the world. Why do you need finance? I'm not asking why people need financial security.
yeah.
I'm asking. And
For me, I can like right now whatever I'm doing sadhana, I'm doing, but then to do 24 hours, not 24 hours sadhana, but 24-hour service, including sadhana as well. Like for that, I should not have any other troubles coming from outside world. So that's financial security assures one of those.
financial security assures that you will be 24 hours engaging service of Krishna, or if you are working for financial that distract you from the service of Krishna.
For a short time.
Hmm?
For a short time. For a short time, yes. And like for 5 years or something, next 5 6 years,
Hmm.
and then I don't have to worry about anything else.
And then really you don't have to worry after 5 6 years.
I mean, of course, but
Huh? Huh?
minimize the
Are you
worries.
sure?
I mean, it's finally in Krishna's hands. But
Yeah.
if Krishna willing and
Okay. So
gurus, yeah.
your stepping stone purpose is financial security, but is that really stepping stone for the purpose of life?
Really speaking, no,
No.
because none
Okay,
of
fine.
yeah,
So why, since it is not a stepping stone to the purpose of life,
yeah.
hmm, so what is the purpose of life for you?
For me,
Because you said okay, that is too big a purpose. I have many small purposes which are stepping to, but you said okay, financial, but that is not a stepping stone. So what is the purpose of life?
to do service sincerely,
uh, to serve what kind of service and to whom?
devotional service. I mean,
Okay, devotional service. Devotional service to whom?
devotees, Krishna.
Okay, you want to do devotional service to Krishna. That is purpose of your life. Hmm? Really? No. Actually, because if you just if you want to really be, it's important that we answer questions to ourselves honestly. Otherwise, we mean something, we say something, we do something.
Yeah,
There will be so much of chaos in life. Hmm?
I really appreciate. Yeah,
So you need to know what is really purpose of life. We need to understand it, and then we need to live by it. Otherwise, there will be so much of uh, inner conflict. What do we say? There will be internal no tug of war. I mean something, I say something, I do something, and no, it's really no. Where is question of peace of mind then, peace of, at heart, because one will be always confused. Okay, fine, thank you. Yes, Ritvik is so enthusiastic. Tell what is purpose of your life, Ritvik?
The purpose of my life.
Yes, yes.
The purpose of my life is to serve Lord Krishna, to serve my Guru Maharaj,
Jai. And why you want to? Why your purpose of life is to serve Krishna? Why you want to serve Krishna?
because if this life is limited, after many janmas, you've got in the form of a human being,
Hmm.
and you want to always try to serve Krishna so you can join him in Golokam after you pass away.
Okay, so your purpose of life is not to serve Krishna. Your purpose of life is to go to Golok Vrindavan, enjoy with Krishna.
No, that's also serving Krishna to achieve higher in life with Krishna.
Okay, so purpose of life is to serve Krishna. And if you want to serve Krishna, we have to serve our spiritual masters. Serve Krishna through spiritual master. Jai. Do you really mean that?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Haribo. Okay, fine. Thank you. Yes. Mm, what is your name, Prabhuji? Bala Prabhu. So, what is purpose of your life?
Like take care of family and help others
Okay.
whatever I can.
So, why you want to take care of your family?
Because that's my responsibility.
That's your responsibility.
Yeah.
Huh?
Because I married, so I got kids, so that's my responsibility to take care of them.
So, to so because you married, you want to take care of your family. Hmm? Okay. So, and why you married?
Married. My wish, like,
Huh?
that I like to be married, so
Okay.
to have a family.
Okay. So, is that goal of your life? Is that purpose of your life to take care of family?
Yeah.
How much time you spend taking care of your family?
So even I work to earn, so like feeding the family, so
Okay.
everything,
So, goal of your life, purpose of your life is to take care of your family.
and I help others like whatever I can. Yeah.
Okay. So, Bhagavatam explains. Just I'm trying to elaborate on it a little bit. Why we want to take care of our family? Because family is extension of ourself. Family is extension. Why we want to take care of our family, not others' family? Hmm? Because we consider that as extension of ourself, isn't it? My family is extension of myself. So I take care of family. Why? Because actually I want to take care of myself. Hmm? Because when I take care of family, because it's connected with me. So 10th canto of Srimad Prabhupada explains that we are taking care of family because we want to take care of oneself. We love family because we love oneself. And why we want to take care of oneself? And when we understand oneself means generally people think themselves to be body. In condition, people think themselves to be. So they say, I want to take care of my family means I want to take care of bodies of my family. Why? Because they are connected to my body. Because I want to take care of my body. And why I want to take care of my body? Because there is soul within my body. As long as soul is there, I can take care of my body and body is connected to my body. Hmm? As long as soul is there in my body, I can take care of my body and body is connected to my bodies. So actually we want to take care of soul. That is just the means. Hmm? I am taking care of my family because actually ultimately I want to take care of myself. And if family doesn't support me, I am ready to cut off from the family also. Isn't it? And so, and I want to take care of myself means I understand I am this body. I want to take care of body, mind, intelligence, false ego, whatever. And why I want to take care of body, mind, intelligence, possible? The soul within the body. So in that sense, actually, I want to take care of the soul within the body. Hmm. But because I don't know the soul, I am taking care of the external thing. And why I want to take care of my soul? Why I want to take care of my soul? Why I want to love my soul? Because yes,
That's the only thing that carries on through past and forward that you've done now.
yes, okay. And I want to take care of my soul because actually I want to take care of myself and soul because soul is part and parcel of Krishna. We love ourselves. Why? Because we are part of Krishna, and our original love is for Krishna. Like in Srimad Bhagavatam, we see when Krishna took forms of the calves and cows, this calves, all the cows were loving elder calves more than younger cows. Why? Because original love is for Krishna. Similarly, all cowherd men were loving their children mm, mm, like Krishna because all of them were Krishna. So original our love is for Krishna, and we love ourselves because we are part of Krishna. We love our body because body is connected to the soul, and we love others' bodies because those bodies are connected to this body. So the original goal or purpose is actually to love Krishna. But because we don't know Krishna, we don't know soul, and then therefore we just end up loving our bodies and others' bodies. And no matter how much we love and serve our bodies, other bodies, we don't feel satisfied because we are not the bodies and others are not their bodies. Even if whole life we struggle taking care of our bodies, other body, one thing is we cannot take care. Body will be finished. And bodies and mind and senses and intelligence and force will never be satisfied. So yes, but if you go deeply, one will understand actually the purpose of life is to develop love for God. And when we love God, we love all, including ourselves, and then we can love all our family members also and everybody else, and we can serve in properly. Okay, thank you. Last, yes, what is purpose of your life, bro? In one sentence, okay?
Yeah. To become sincere in my spiritual practice.
You purpose of your life is to become sincere. Why you want to become sincere?
Because I would like to experience and realize the knowledge that is given in scriptures.
So purpose of your life is to experience and realize knowledge. And why you want to experience and realize knowledge?
Because I have received that knowledge through our parampara, and I trust the words of acharyas and devotees who have preached that knowledge to me.
So already you trust. So why you want to experience?
Because I don't have the conviction about it. Like, although I trust what they say, I don't have full conviction that whatever
So you
they
want
say.
to develop conviction. So you want to develop conviction in the teachings.
Yes.
Okay. And why you want to develop conviction in the teachings?
Because I think the philosophy that is, like, for example, described in Gita, that you are a soul and everything around you is temporary, while I can see the glimpses of it around me in my daily life, right? uh, it's still hard for me to kind of take everything that is described in scriptures very sincerely, because when I see the glimpses in those moments, I actually feel like, oh yeah, like, like, for example, the life is temporary and anything happen. Like, for example, one day I could be healthy, next day I could be, really sick, and I may not be able to get out of the bed, and that happens pretty much every day to so many people in the world, right? And we hear about it. But because it's not happening to me, I don't actually take those events seriously enough to, like, let's say, take up this spiritual practice like chanting or reading
Okay.
scriptures.
So you want to develop conviction in scriptures and teaching so that you can take the spiritual life seriously.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
And why you want to take spiritual life seriously?
As I was mentioning, I would like to kind of experience, realize the knowledge, and so that I can connect with Krishna, basically.
Okay, so you want to connect with Krishna. And why you want to connect with Krishna?
Actually, I don't know.
Hmm?
I don't know.
So why we want to connect with Krishna? Because maybe do we want something from Krishna, or we want to serve Krishna and please Krishna?
Definitely not wanting anything, maybe serving.
Maybe, or why you want to connect with Krishna?
The reason I use word maybe because I mean I definitely don't want anything for myself.
Okay,
Yeah. But I also don't have the strong conviction that I want to serve Krishna.
okay. So I'm not very sure what is purpose of my life. Maybe purpose of my life is to connect to Krishna, but I'm not sure why I want to connect to Krishna. Maybe I want to serve Krishna. Hmm. Okay, fine. So it's very important that we be clear, because when there are maybes, then there is chance we get distracted because it's maybe. So if we, yes, thank you. Last, yes, bro. What is your name? Nayana Manjari, huh?
Yeah, Nayana Manjar.
Nayan Manjari. Yes. What is purpose of your life?
I think the purpose of my life is to develop all the good qualities like tolerance, kindness,
Jai. And why
etc.
you want to develop wonderful transcendental qualities like tolerance and humility and kindness,
So that I can serve Krishna's devotees and Krishna
and
humbly and respectfully
yes, and why you want to serve Krishna and Krishna's devotees,
to please them
and why you want to please them.
so that they're happy with me and um, they also will help me in my Krishna consciousness.
Jai, so that Krishna is pleased with you, huh? Wonderful. Haribo. So yes, we want to serve Krishna so that we can please Krishna. Why we want to please Krishna? Because that is our constitutional position, eternal, natural, constitutional position. Jivaru Swarphoy, Krishna or Nityanas. We are eternal servants of Krishna, and that is natural position. And when we are situated naturally and we are engaged in service of Krishna, pleasing Krishna, we can be naturally happy. Yes, thank you, Nayan Manjari. Okay, wonderful. So this is a very important question. Actually, we need to reflect on ourselves time to time. What is my purpose of life? So material aspect of life is illusory and uncertain, but spiritual aspect of life is real and certain. Many times, because if you don't know what is purpose of life, we don't know who are we, what is the, sometimes we get carried by illusory aspect of life. Material aspect is illusory, temporary. No matter how much you take care, you are not going to get certainty in life, stability in life. Hmm? Job security we can't have in this world. Job security is possible on transcendent platform, spiritual. In spiritual world, we have eternal job in service of Krishna. In material world today, you have job, tomorrow you'll be out of job. In material world today, you have visa, tomorrow you'll be thrown out. But once we get visa to kingdom God, then you can remain permanently. You will not be thrown away. Mm. So we should understand that goal of life is not material, because we are not material, and trying to just make material life material aspect think I have to have some stability and all this thing, we'll be more and more bewildered and confused. Yes, definitely we need stability, definitely we need certainty, but we should know that is possible only on spiritual platform. Stability is possible on spiritual. On spiritual platform, they're stable. We are spiritual beings eternally, and we are part and parcel of Krishna eternally. And eternally Krishna loves us. And our relationship with Krishna is eternal. Our service to Krishna is eternal. Then all spiritual life is stable and it's real. Whereas material aspect of life is illusory and is uncertain. More the things change, more we need to embrace the things that do not change. Material is always changing, and so much anxiety. And more we focus on material life, there's no question of peace. But we focus on things that do not change. What is that thing doesn't change? Our spiritual life doesn't change. Our spiritual aspect life doesn't change. Spiritual realities don't change. Spiritual relationship don't change. Yes. So yes, as somebody was saying that what is primary and what is secondary. So yes, earning money is important, but it is secondary important. It's not primary important. It's secondary important. Mm, Having good job is important, but it is secondary important. All material aspects of life may be important in condition set, but they are secondary important. They are not primary. So if you make them as primary in life, always there will be uncertainty, insecurity, misery, and all these things. So yes, mm, we should worry, but we should worry more about primary than secondary. Which we should worry more? Huh? We are not saying that don't worry. In material world, always we want to worry something. No, if there no worry is there, we'll create some worry. Yes, you want to worry, nice, worry, but worry about first primary, and then you can worry secondary. Mm. What is primary? Mm. More important. What is more important? Yes, spiritual life. Like yes, we have to worry about job, but more than that, we have to worry about job. How we are chanting. Chanting is our primary responsibility. Chanting is our going to our job hmm, is our secondary responsibility. Which is primary, which is secondary? Chanting is primary, or going to job is secondary? Going to job is primary. Huh? Which is primary? How many of you think chanting Hare Krishna Mahamud is your primary responsibility? Raise hands. I am not. Okay. Okay. So, how many of you think going to job is your secondary responsibility? So, yes. So, we have to remind this ourselves. And we have to know about it, reflect about it, and think about it, understand these things. Otherwise, if we keep on worrying about secondary more than primary, our life will fill with worries only. And there won't be any stability anytime in life. But when you focus on primary, there will be stability. Then you can deal with secondary. Mm. When you focus on primary, there will be stability in life. There will be certainty in life. Then you can deal with secondary things mm, without being bewildered, without being uh, overwhelmed by anxieties and miseries. Okay. So purpose of life is not to just improve material aspect of life, which is sense gratification, but to improve spiritual aspect of life. Uh, that is Krishna consciousness. So if you know that our goal of life is spiritual, mm, and yes, we need material aspect of life to support. We need secondary aspects to support primary aspect. But if put in perspective, then we'll have stability, and then there is hope of peace in life. But if we make secondary aspect as primary, there's no question of any peace in life. And if there's no peace, where is question of happiness? If there's no peace and happiness, where is question of any relationships in life? We are miserable, we are in anxiety, we'll create misery and anxiety for others also, no? So no. But if we can mm, ask ourselves, time, what is my purpose of life? Mm, Purpose of life is to earn money? No, but that money is just a means, or maybe just but that is not the purpose. Without money also, we can be happy in life. Without money also, how many of you think? mm, mm, how many of you understand this at least intellectually? Without money, we can be happy. Yes, yes. Logical convince. Theory, when applied in practice, gets realization. So Sridhar Kolache has no money, but he's very blissful, because he's focused on primary aspect of life. Okay, fine. Yes, Prabhu.
On this,
Huh?
a very strong question on this particular line.
Hari Hari.
Yeah,
Jai.
I've been thinking on this a lot, and
Yes.
when we say like money is not needed, for example, to be happy, eternally happy,
I
to
want to somehow, I don't know why I'm forgetting your name.
Rohan.
Rohan.
Yeah,
How can I remember your name? Okay, Rohan. Okay.
maybe not
What is
good.
the meaning of Rohan?
As if, as long as I know, tree.
Rohan means tree. Okay, fine.
As long as I know.
Yes, Rohan. What is
And
your comment or what is your question or what is your reflection, realization, or what you want to share?
um, money is needed to have all the materials that we need to nurture or live the life, physical body.
Money is not needed.
If we think that, then why do we go for money?
Mm, because of ignorance.
Yeah.
Because we think we need money.
And
We need
once,
food, not money.
yes, material.
Huh?
So materials, dravya,
We need food, not money, to
definitely not.
maintain the body. We need water. We need house, not
Yeah,
money.
not money.
Money is just a means.
It's okay.
Hmm?
Yeah,
But that is not what we need.
never.
Okay. So, and that is also secondary means.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
So if we are, a person starts to think like that,
Hmm?
once we start to think that money is not needed, and you are looking for the things that are needed in your life, for example, primary things that you are talking about, taking name of Krishna,
Yes.
chanting name of Krishna, or
Yes.
Hare Krishna mantra, or
Yes.
whatever your guru gave you mantra for,
Yes.
or the being in guidance of your masters
Yes.
or superior entities around you.
Yes.
I will say that. Um, how to focus on how much do I need to attain in terms of monetary benefits, and how much should I let it go? I'm also sometimes feeling like I don't need it at all. So,
Three things are there. First thing is that uh, uh, first we need to know who we are. Based on that, our needs are there. If you understand, I am soul, Atma, I am part and parcel of Krishna, I am eternal servant of Krishna. We have spiritual need as primary. But if you think I am this body, then we have bodily needs. If you think I am, engineer, I am doctor, I am athletic, or accordingly needs will be there. But bodily needs are secondary needs, mental needs, emotional needs, all these things are secondary needs. Primary need is actually need of the soul, because we are spiritual beings, Atma. So many, all the animals, birds, beasts, they don't have money, but they're living. It's not that money is required for living. They're living, and that's so one can live without money also. So I don't have bank balance, but I live, and so like that. So what we need is resources, and that resources actually we cannot make by money. We cannot produce even 1 grain of rice by money.
yeah.
That is given by Krishna. Water what we drink is actually given by Krishna. So whatever we need is actually provided by Krishna. When we get disconnected from Krishna, we need so many things in life. But when we connect to Krishna, then all our needs will reduce. When we are connected to Krishna, uh, the greatest need of our life is actually to love and to be loved. And how much love we need? Unlimited. And how much love we want to give? Unlimited. And no matter how many people in this world we try to love, and no matter how many people you want to get a relation with, we'll never be satisfied, because our need is unlimited. But when we connect to Krishna, our need, the most fundamental need, will be fulfilled. Because our most fundamental needs to experience love, unlimited love. That gets fulfilled when we get connected to Krishna on spiritual platform, not on material platform. And when we experience that unlimited love, we can also give that unlimited love without any expectation in return. And that in that exchange, of love, one gets unlimited happiness and satisfaction. And then in that, even if you don't have food,
It's fine.
no problem.
It's fine.
Even if you don't get recognition by people, no problem. Mm. So even if you don't have any material things, still one can live.
Okay.
Okay. So the most fundamental need is actually to love Krishna, and experience love of Krishna, and share that love with everyone, and experience that happiness. But unfortunately, because we don't know Krishna, we don't know ourselves, and we have no experience of love, and then therefore we have so many strategies to fill our empty hearts. I need big name, fame, glory. What is that? That is not our need. That is a strategy. I want name, fame, glory. Why I need name, fame, glory? So that I think if I'm most famous, people will love me. Huh? Just because we are famous, will people love us?
Just know your name. That's it.
That is a wrong strategy. Because of ignorance, we think, oh, let me become famous so everybody love me. No, people become enemies of us. Hmm? So sometimes because we are ignorant of ourselves, ignorant of Krishna, ignorant of our real needs, ignorant of our real purpose, the material needs become very prominent. And we use, there are our strategies. Like becoming famous is a strategy. Getting money is a strategy. But they're wrong strategies to fulfill our real needs. No matter how much money we have, do you think we'll receive love?
It's not possible.
When we have
You'll go away from people.
money, we get false friends and true enemies.
Yeah.
We
People.
don't get real love. But if you don't have money, there's possibility you can get real love. Because the people who are there with you, they are not there because they are wanting something from you.
So not
And
having money becomes a strategy also sometimes.
yeah, and sometimes that can be also wrong strategy.
Yeah.
Which sometimes impersonalists, Mayavadis, they may try to adapt. So these are all wrong strategies. All material things, no, whatever you want material, these are all means or strategies to actually fulfill our real purpose of life. That is to mm, mm, experience love, to give love, and experience real happiness. Okay.
Okay.
And we like a Sridhar Kollavecha. He had no hardly any money. He had hardly any roti, hardly any kapda, hardly any makan. And when Supreme Lord came in front of him, he was so pleased with his devotion. He said, Sridhar, please ask anything you want. I'll give wealth like Indra. Sridhar said, I don't want, I'm
I don't
happy.
know.
He said, oh, I'll give mystic powers, Ashtasiddhis, you can become smaller than smallest, you can become bigger
Bigger
than
than
biggest,
biggest.
you
Yeah.
can have Prapti Siddhi, you can get anything from any part of the universe, you can create planets, you can destroy planets, you can understand mind of everyone, you can control everyone, you can make everyone work as per your desires, you can get all mystic powers.
That is also Maya, right?
Sridhar said, that will be too much distraction, my dear Lord. Lord said, oh, I will give you liberation, freedom from birth and death, freedom from all miseries. He
Nothing
said,
but
I'm not interested in that liberation, my dear Lord. So he said, what do you want? He said, my dear Lord, I just can remember you and serve you always. That is our real need. Our real need is to know God, to serve God, to love God, and in that experience real satisfaction. And all material other things are actually secondary. If we have wonderful, we can use in Krishna service. If you don't have, you are not missing anything.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Yeah.
So this that. Okay, we have to go because there are 4 questions. We are in first question only. Okay. So what is the first question? Time we have to ask. What is purpose of life? If we think our mind tells us purpose of life to earn money, we should know our we are being cheated. Purpose of life is to become most famous, earn Olympic gold, earn this that. Then we should know we are getting too much distracted. Purpose of life is to become super expert in artificial intelligence, super number one technocrat, number one, whatever. Uh, we should know we are going tangential to the goal of life. And in the end, we'll be lamenting, oh, I wasted human form of life. Okay, these things may have some value if they're connected to Krishna. All these things are, in Prabhupada words, they are like big zero. You have lots of money is like big zero. If you have no money, it's like you don't have zero, doesn't matter, you know. Mm? You are having great fame in the world, it's like another zero. So all these zeros are there. If you have Krishna, then all these zero have value. Mm. You have money and you have Krishna. It's like 1 0. It has some value. You have money and no Krishna, it's zero only. Similarly, you have name, fame, glory. You have all other aspects, whatever, great education, beauty, knowledge, all these things. And Krishna, then it has some value. But without Krishna, everything zero. And if you don't have Krishna, and you don't have anything. That's all right. It's zero only. And you have Krishna and you have nothing, and at least you have one. And if you have Krishna, you have everything. Mm. And when you have Krishna, Krishna can take care of you and your deepest needs of you also. Okay, fine. So this time we have to ask question: what is my purpose? And am I focused on my purpose, or am I getting distracted by pains and pleasures of life? Hmm? Pain can distract us, pleasure can distract us, success can distract us, failure can distract us. Hmm? So goal of life is not to achieve some pain or pleasure. Goal of life is to focus on the purpose of life, that is to love Krishna, develop love for Krishna, and share that love of Krishna. Okay. So next question. Instead of inquiring how can I get big job in my life, how can I earn more and more money in my life, how I can enjoy more and more in my life, how I can achieve more and more in my life, better we have to inquire how I can get stability in my life. Instead of all these things, we have to inquire how may I be of service. Every situation we have opportunity to serve. Hmm? If you look for service, there is service opportunity. Hmm? In this world, people go for a job not so that they can serve, but more they go so that they can earn money. And if people are more focused on money than their job, then what is going to happen? Uh, uh, yeah, so if you focus more on money than job, you may become jobless also, you know. Then there will be a big problem, no? But if you focus on job, money will come. If focus on service, byproduct of service is no money and other thing that will follow. So we should understand what is primary, what is secondary. Service is primary, and byproduct of service is no money, achievement, and all other things. They may follow. So in life, you have to always think what is primary, what is secondary. When you go for a job, uh, your job description, whatever, that is primary, and salary is secondary, or salary is primary, and this no. But if you keep salary primary and this secondary, then no, there will be uncertainty in life, anxiety in life. But if you focus on service, other things may follow. Okay. So it is said, how may I be of service? Instead of seeing the world with eyes of enjoyment, see the world with eyes of service. Like I come for the program, now I can think, how can I enjoy nicely here? No? But if you think, how can I serve? Okay. Then it's a different experience. We go for a festival in temple. Uh, if you go to enjoy festival in temple, uh, there is chance that one may get frustrated. Means, "Arey, so much crowd has come, probably. So much dirt, you know. I know prasadam line so big. I know, probably we go for prasadam and some most important item is finished. No, one will be so frustrated. You know, Arey, I came for the festival. Like there's so much crowd and so much this and no, and ultimately the most important part, you know, of the program prasadam. You know, I didn't get the the most important menu. One will be very frustrated, isn't it? But imagine we go to temple, it is that how I can serve, no? Mm, mm. There is so much service opportunity. Hey, there is some dirt, immediately clean it, you know. No. Oh, there is some big line, make something to facilitate line. Oh, there is something spills over, let me clean that. Oh, there are some, well, there are, if you look around, there's an unlimited service. And when you do service, what happens? One feels very satisfied. How many of you experience when festival come? sometimes big festivals are there, and when you are so busy with the services, at the end when you are going home, how do you feel? Fully satisfied. Maybe you didn't get prasad, maybe there was too much dhakka bukis, maybe you lost your chappals, something, but you are feeling very happy. Why? Because we have rented service and we are so busy with service. The heart is happy. But when we focus on enjoyment, and everything may be wonderful, if one things go wrong, we'll be miserable. Out of 100 things, 99 things go right, one thing goes wrong, we'll be disturbed. Hmm? So when you focus on enjoyment, and when you see world with eyes of enjoyment, result is misery. ये संसार जा भोगा दुख एन एवते. Result of desiring to enjoy is misery, dukha एन एवते. But result of service is happiness. Our Vaisheshika Maharaj writes beautiful story in that book, Four Questions. He tells, I will make it. He quotes one of the film, some film, I don't know, but I'll tell in a brief. May not be exact, but principally, there was one person. He gets up in the morning, and somehow he's late, and he's a little frustrated. Babri, I became late. And then he goes in the bathroom, and then he says, there's no water. And then he's more frustrated. Then somehow water is arranged. Then he wants to brush, and then he says that that paste is finished. He's really frustrated. Somehow then he arranges everything, and then he takes bath, and then because he's late, he just rushes to the office. But when he goes to the car park, and he's about to take the car out, then he sees small children are playing around. Especially one small kid is just he's horning, he's trying, but he's not getting aside. He's already late, and he's becoming more frustrated. What kind of crazy girl this boy is? Then what are his parents doing? They have nobody's caring for him. He becomes angry, shouts. Somehow then he takes car out. Then he goes to the office, and then he's really very hungry. So he goes to the canteen, and in canteen he says, "There is such a big line." He said, "Not a single thing is happening good today. Today's day is super bad day. And then he's standing in a big line. He's hungry. And then he sees one lady comes. He cuts the line, goes in the front, and takes the whatever from the counter, whatever breakfast or something, and pushes off. He says, "What a crazy lady she is. We are standing so long. She has no manners. She's just cutting." And he becomes more wild. Finally, he goes because he's very hungry, and then finally his number comes. He gives the token, and then the person who is supposed to give, he gives the breakfast, whatever item, and then he goes and sits, and then he sees that he ordered something, she gave something else, and exactly she gave something which he cannot eat, and he's so frustrated, and he's just sitting with that frustration, and then one person comes there, a stranger, and sits him, and he takes out his glasses, and then he gives another glasses, and in that glasses it is written eyes of service. And then this is small film is there, and then he looks with this eyes of service, world complete transforms. Like he's going to the bathroom, and he says there's no water. They say, oh. Then immediately very enthusiastically he arranges water. Why? Because he feels so happy that good that I came first, so that others don't have to suffer, so I can arrange wonderful water facility for everybody. He goes, and then his toothpaste is finished. Array, toothpaste. He arranged toothpaste so that his family members and everybody can have toothpaste. They don't have to unnecessary. He feels good that and then when he comes in the car, he's removing the car from the parking, and that little boy, he's so hyperactive and playing. When he looks at him, he's able to see with his eyes of service that this boy is uncared. His parents and all, they are not giving any attention. Therefore he's so hyperactive, and somehow he is trying to entertain himself. He feels so sorry. He feels maybe I should give some time to him, so that he can be happy. And he spent some time, and he's very happy with him. And then he goes, to the this thing, and then he's in the line, that prasadam line, breakfast line. And that lady comes and cut to her, and then he's able to see, Array, because of his eyes, he says that This lady last whole night she was awake because her husband got some cancer detected and diagnosed cancer. He was admitted to hospital whole night. So many tests and all this thing. She had not slept. She had not eaten anything whole day and night also. And then because she was some overwhelmed somehow she didn't recognize anything and she just goes and then he thinks okay she's in so much pain and misery okay and instead of becoming angry he feels no sympathetic for her and goes and inquires and offers some prayers and asks if there is any help he can give for it. So same situation and by just doing he was so blissful. Nothing changed externally but he was very happy. In the first case he was so frustrated. Why? Because he was having eyes of enjoyment. So when we live with this world with eyes of enjoyment, the result is frustration, more frustration, super frustration. Hmm? But if you remove this eyes of enjoyment and wear the glasses of service on and see the world with eyes of service, then actually every situation opposition serve. And if we serve, we can be happy. Whether financially well off or financially poor doesn't matter. Whether we have name, fame, glory, or we don't have name, fame, glory doesn't matter. Whether we have big degree, small degree doesn't matter. Whether we are in America or India doesn't matter. Whether we are man or woman doesn't matter. Whether we are black or white doesn't matter. Mm. If you are desire to serve and we look at the world with service, we can be always blissful and happy. So instead of seeing the world with eyes of enjoyment, we should see the world with eyes of service. And service means selfless service, means doing something favorable for others without seeking credit for doing it. Service means that which is done with gratitude. And that is done without expectation of anything written. If we expect, okay, let me serve this dude so that he will serve me in return, one will be frustrated. No? If you have any expectation and you serve, that will be cause of frustration. Rather, we should think, oh, Krishna has given me so much, devotees have blessed me so much, Guru has, Maharaj has blessed me so much, and let me share that with others. And if I get upon share, that is my good fortune. Okay. So giving encouragement to others, appreciation to others, no? And doing anytime, if you do any activity, and then if you are miserable in life, just do some selfless service, and you can see the difference. If you are feeling depressed, lonely, frustrated, what does that mean? That means we are too much absorbed, self-absorbed in enjoyment. But if you just, then okay, if you're depressed, do something selfless without hankering for some recognition, especially for pleasure of Krishna. Okay, so this is second question. What is first question? What is my purpose? My purpose is to have love for Krishna, experience love Krishna, share love with others. Okay, and anything related with that. Second question is, how may I be of service? I have got human form life, I have got degree, I have got money, I have got youth, I have got whatever influence. How may I be of service? How I can use everything in service of Krishna? So whatever we have, we engage Krishna's service, that will be source of happiness. And whatever we don't engage in service of Krishna, that will be cause of our entanglement and suffering. It is said Krishna doesn't see how much you give. Krishna says how much you hold back. Why? Because whatever you hold back becomes cause of your misery. So third question is, I think now time is up. Third and fourth we'll see later. Now, huh? Okay, fine. So instead of asking why me, ask what is the lesson. So you can think of some repeated problem you face in your life. Write down. All of us face some problem, and some problems are repetitive. Like somebody has a digestion problem. Repeatedly we'll have digestion problem. Somebody has some headache, or some sinus problem, something repeatedly. Somebody has his little uh, some relationship problem. He has problem with one, then he has problem with another. You say repeatedly same problem comes. Sometimes. So in life, it's not that every time newer and newer and newer problem come, but sometimes we see that some problems keep on repeating. 20 years back I had that problem, 10 years back I had that problem, 5 years back I had that problem, 1 year back I had problem, 1 month back yesterday also I had that problem, today also I have that problem. Some problems are repetitive. If you are able to think at least one problem which is repetitive in life, raise hand. At least one problem which is repeating. Okay. So sometimes we say like somebody is in class 2, and he's taught something, and then there is exam, and exam he fails. What happens? Does he go to class 3 or he remains in class 2? He remains class 2. And when he remains in class 2, what happens? He is given same paper, question paper. Isn't it? He is not given paper of third class. Same problem. And imagine he fails again, then what happens? Same paper is given. Again he fails, same paper is given. You understand? If somebody passes, he goes to next class, and then next class also exam is there, but different exam paper is there. Then he passes, he goes to next class, then also there is a exam, but there is a different question paper, maybe higher, more difficult things will be there. And as he passes, there will be exam paper, and you pass, you will be promoted higher standard, and you will be given higher level of questions. But if you fail, what happens? Same problem will come. So same problems coming, that means what is it? That means Krishna is trying to teach us something and we are not learning it. So because we are not learning, same problem is again coming. So when problem comes, Krishna is trying to teach us something. So let us, what is Krishna trying to teach me? What is the lesson here? What I need to learn? Is there something Krishna is trying to teach but I am not learning? I am so adamant, I am just ignoring. Or is there something I need to learn? So think of what lesson do you think is Krishna is trying to teach you? Or what lesson you need to learn so that that problem can be solved and you can move ahead with life. Okay. So if you're so write down what lesson you need to learn, or maybe what lesson Krishna is trying to teach you. Just write down one lesson at least. Okay. If you are able to remember one lesson or understand or figure it out, one lesson Krishna trying to teach, note it down and raise hand. So I know that you have figured it out something at least. Okay, fine. Take one more minute. Ritvik, do you ever have any problem in your life? What problem you get? You forget to chant your rounds, huh? Oh, that is a repeated problem. So what is Krishna trying to teach you? So Krishna, you should not forget rounds, huh? Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much. Okay, if you are able to at least figure it out one lesson that you need to learn in life in current scenario, raise hand. Okay. So is it possible to make one resolution to deal with that problem? Huh? Okay, this lesson you need to learn, and so make one resolution. I would like to do this or this, so that I actually deal with it. Okay, I need to learn, but then this is one resolution. So write down one resolution which will help you to learn the lesson and solve the problem. At least avoid the repetition of problem as much as possible. And when you have written or thought of one resolution, raise hand. Great, 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 great. So all of you can stand up. All of you can stand up. Okay. So all of you can stand up. Find a partner, but some other partner than last exercise we did, no? Other than some other part. Find a partner and share with the partner your resolution and hear from the partner their resolution. Okay? Okay. Find a partner and sit down. Haribol. Find a partner and sit down facing each other. Okay? Find a partner and sit down facing each other. Okay, you can sit down. Okay. So Prabhuji, three of you can be there. Okay. Three of you can be there. You can share. Okay. Okay. Share your resolution with the partner, and then you hear the resolution from your partner. Okay. Make sure your partner speaks. Make sure your partner speaks. Okay. Hare Krishna. Okay. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Okay. Everybody has Haribol. Everybody has shared. Hare Hare. How many of you shared? Raise hands. Uh, uh, shared Haribol. Shared. Huh? Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So you can offer one prayer to Lord, mm, mm, to help you uh, fulfill that resolution, give you strength to execute that resolution. Sometimes we may be resolved, but no, man proposes, God disposes. Sometimes we may not have strength, we may lack strength. So we can offer prayers to Guru and Gauranga, so that they can bless us, so that we can execute our resolution. Okay. And maybe daily when we get up in the morning, when we go in front of deities, we can daily offer prayers, so that we can actually daily try to follow that. Okay, thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So the fourth question, the we will not take because time is up. So there is a book called The Four Questions: A Pathway to Inner Peace by Vaisheshika Prabhuji. So you can go through it, and you can go through it from beginning. Actually, I did not cover everything. This is a small book, very powerful book, very inspiring book. I just took little bit of the part of that. So fourth question, just for we'll not discuss, but we'll just tell. So instead of inquiring how can I manage time, anytime you have this question. So don't ask how can I manage time. Inquire how can I best invest my attention. You can't manage time. We can either invest time or waste time. So there is like money we can spend or invest. When you spend money, what happens? You lose money. When you invest money, what happens? Depends on how you invest, where you invest. No, if you wrongly invest, we'll lose everything. But if you rightly invest, money can grow also. So we have to understand how I can best invest my time. Sometimes we invest time. Okay, this 2 hours are for my family. I want to invest in my family. But in 2 hours, so many phone calls keep coming. And ये phone वो phone, and then we are so distracted, hardly we give any time. So not only how much I'm investing time, but how much I'm investing my attention. That is very important. Sometimes we may be sitting class, and we are giving time for class, but our attention may be somewhere else. So it is actually waste of time. It's not investing on our time. Similarly, we may be sitting for chanting Hare Krishna. We have this time, okay, this next 2 hours for chanting Hare Krishna. But then instead of investing our attention in chanting Hare Krishna, our attention is all over the world. So then we are not investing, we are wasting our time, isn't it? Unless we invest our attention, we are wasting our time. So it's very important we inquire how can I best invest my attention. And so time like I'm hearing class, you can ask, where am I investing my attention right now? I'm in class, I'm somewhere else. I'm chanting Hare Krishna. Immediately ask, where am I investing my time now, attention right now? Am I my attention chanting Hare Krishna or somewhere else? I'm talking with devotees. Where am I investing my attention right now? I'm with devotees or I'm in my own world, no? Hmm? So if I invest my attention properly, then we'll be actually effective and feel more fulfilled in life. Yes, Prabhu. Uh, yes, Krishna is time. Yes. Okay. So because what I now what I want to do is, so these are questions we can later on figure it out. But I just want to repeat the 4 questions. First question is, second question is, third question is, fourth question is. So right now we are not discussing on this topic. We'll discuss some other time because time is up, and we'll conclude it. Shil Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande. Because right now the time is for prasadam, and we don't want to distract you from the most important part of this. Okay. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol. However, devotees can take prasad, and while taking prasad, we can talk. No problem. Yeah, we can take it. Huh? Yeah, okay. This, let me make it full size so that no, is that okay? Okay. This, if you want to do exercise at home, you can do. Okay, Hare Krishna. So you can please take prasadam. Okay. Shil Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai. Thank you very much. Yes, Prabhuji. Now we can discuss peacefully. Huh? So for last question, you read this book. Huh? Yes, Prabhuji. My name is Acharya. May I know your name?
Hare Krishna.
Govinda.
Should I turn?
Yes, Prabhuji.
No, no, you can just switch off.
You repeat your question.